Hey folks, it's Nessa here on Infinitely Zero's channel, and I wanted to show what I got in a giveaway for, it was a countdown, 12 Days of Christmas. It was from the channel Cast It On, Chain It Off, and actually, the owner of the channel has another YouTube channel which was yarn and crochet related, but they decided to change that to being a craft channel, and then they made this newer channel as a crochet channel, but they've had their other channel for many years. So please, if you haven't checked it out, go and check it out. And yeah, just great channel. She shows a lot of different yarns that she purchases and does unboxings, and she also shows her different projects that she's worked on throughout the year. You know, like she mentions the project and then she shows it as she's working on it. And then towards the end later. So yeah, and this was just really sweet of her. So she did a giveaway for each of the 12 different days, and I won day number 5. Yay! And she did this nice jam-packed with some pretty yarn that she showed us. So it was really sweet of her. She put in the a Santa sack. Thank you so much. I already have a few, but you know, these are they're really cool. So that's what they look like. Sometimes Lion Brand does their surprise bags, and they call them surprise Santa bags. So, and they'll send them in these nice, very cool Santa sacks. So yeah, and now to show you the rest of the yarn. Very nice. Okay, I figured I should take it all out and then go through it. So first I'm gonna go over, it's 3 cakes of the DK Colors Batik, and this, ooh, it looks really nice. What's this colorway called? Fuzzy Chick. And it's yellow and white with different shades of yellow. Ooh, I'm gonna open a little hole of it. I want to keep it in the plastic, but I want to feel it too. Oh yeah, it's nice and soft. It's nice and silky. So you should be able to see the color just fine through the bag. It's from Premier Yarns. It's classified as a DK number 3 lightweight yarn, and each cake is 383 yards or 350 meters, which is 5 ounces or 140 grams, and they say it's machine wash, warm, tumble dry is what they recommend. And they recommend, sorry, my doggy decided to bite himself. And yeah, so they recommend a US 6 4mm knitting needles and a US G6 4mm crochet hooks, and I'm sure it'll work up pretty lovely. So next, some very pretty, I've never tried any of these 3 yarns, so I'm excited to try them. This is a very pretty, sorry, I can't remember if I mentioned what this Fuzzy Chick, what the batik yarn is. Okay, it's anti-pilling, and it's 100% anti-pilling acrylic. Sorry about that. And that's the yarn side label. I thought I had forgotten to mention that. And this is Premier Bamboo Fair. It's very pretty. The colorway is called Alabaster, so it's a very white. It's very white. I'm sorry, 273 yards or 250 meters. It's 3.5 ounces or 100 grams. It's 60% rayon from bamboo and 40% cotton. And they mention machine wash. They suggest machine wash, warm, lay fat to dry. And it's also categorized as a number 3 DK lightweight yarn. This one looks like it's a little thinner than this one. So you're gonna put them together. This one looks like it's closer to a 2-weight. And it recommends US size 5 knitting needles, which is a 3.75 millimeter, and a 4 millimeter or US G6 crochet hook. So yeah, very pretty. Three cakes of that. Sorry, 3 skeins of that. And last but not least, and I totally have to feel this, and I'm going to take it out of the bag. Three cakes of the new Mandala Gradient yarn. Ooh, that's soft. Which I hadn't gotten a chance to try yet, or feel, or see. And it's true, I know what some folks mentioned, where it's definitely a thicker 4. Well, they call it a 4-weight, so it's like almost like a thicker 4, almost a 5. So a thin 5. 5 on a diet. Anyways, so yeah, it's the Mandala Gradient. This is a beautiful colorway. I love this color. It's called Sea Green is the colorway. And it's 5.29 ounces, 150 grams, or 295 yards for the cake, or 270 meters. They said it's 90% acrylic, 10% nylon. It's machine washable and dryable. They categorize it as a 4-weight, and they recommend a size 6 knitting needles or 4 millimeter, and a I9 or 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. I would almost say you could use like a 6 millimeter maybe, depending what you're working on. So that's what the label says, and it's like a pretty kind of very pretty green that goes into lighter shades of green, which almost like a very pale white with green tint. So yeah, so that's yeah. So thank you so much. It was very nice. Beautiful yarns. You're probably wondering what I'm wearing, so I figured I should mention it. If you haven't already asked me out loud. So this sweater I made last year. I think, yeah, last year. I don't know. Maybe it was January, maybe it was summer. I was pattern testing it. They were re-releasing the pattern. I made it with the Joann's Heathered yarn, the brown colorway. The pattern is from Heart Hook Home. It's the co-ed cardigan. It's very nice and comfy, easier to make. I added these cool buttons. So I figured, I was like, oh, I should wear something that I've made for this video. So yeah. And again, I wanted to mention, welcome to the new subscribers. Welcome. Thank you so much, the new members, for your support as well. And welcome to my returning subscribers. And for those of you who have not subscribed, it's totally free to subscribe. If you like the content, please click like and subscribe. Thank you. And I figured I should maybe show one of the Herrschners kits that I had bought that I've been meaning to show for unboxings. But I've been so busy I haven't been able to get around to it. So I figured if I do a few at a time, then it won't be so many all at once. So yeah, so this had gone on sale and I decided to buy it. I was thinking maybe of using the yarn to make a blanket, maybe like a chevron type blanket, because I thought the pattern for the top looks a little dated or more old-fashioned or more retro. I had gotten it for $17.99 for the kit. I decided to go for the larger, extra large kit so I could get more yarn. And I also get my 10% discount for being in the Smart Saving Club. And I think there was probably another coupon that I had applied to it. So yeah, so that's what all the yarn looks like. I'll go through it in a bit. Let me show you the pattern without the, well, let me show you the picture on the pattern without the plastic so you can see it better. It's called the Rich Ripple Dolman Top. So let me know in the comments if you think this is kind of dated, retro, or it's okay and would still be in style. I mean, it looks like it'd be comfy. It looks like it'd be pretty make. The skills, oh okay, it's only one page. Like the patterns on the back. The skill level is easy for it. It's rated easy. Yeah, it seems like all you're doing is pretty much like doing these chevrons, like two sides, and then just kind of stitching them together. And when you sew it together, sew those so that you have sleeves. And they're using, they say you'll need a size F5 3.75 millimeter crochet hook or a G6 4 millimeter crochet hook. But there's also like a section for the gauge swatch if you'd like to do that. So yeah, again, that's what the picture looks like closer. And I think the only difference between the sizes is how much yarn they included. I love the colors of the yarn. I think it'd make a beautiful blanket. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. I mean, either way, I'll end up doing whatever I want, but I'm just curious. Okay, so there's 3 skeins of their Herrschners Afghan yarn. It's their 2-ply yarn. It's considered a number 2 fine weight. It's very soft. I've shown these before in unboxings on my channel. There's three skeins of the wheat colorway. This is the wheat colorway. It's like a pretty a pretty tan color, light brown. It is an accurate color in what you're seeing in the camera. Maybe a little bit darker, but not much. And it's 100% acrylic, 2 ounces per skein, or 56 grams, 244 yards, or 224 meters. That's about how thick it is. To me, it works up as a 3 weight. You know, people think differently of what weight, you know, a yarn is to them, so this is just my opinion. Or it's 224 meters. It recommends a US size 4 knitting needles, or US size E4 hook, machine wash and dry, made in China. Yeah, and the specs are all the same for all these yarns. So yeah, so there's 3 of that. And the kit came with a clear plastic zip bag. There's 2 of this darker green colorway. It's the color's called Treetop. There's a little fuzz there. There's 3 of these. Sorry, I probably hadn't shown the blurb of the text before. I think this one colorway is deep teal. Yep. So 3 skeins of the deep teal. There is 2 skeins of this really pretty dark color, dark wine kind of color. It's called Bing Cherry, is this colorway. And then 2 skeins of this really pretty brown, kind of like a mahogany brown. They call it cider, the colorway cider. So that's how those look together. This one is a little darker than what it's showing in camera. This one too. Both of these are showing a little darker in real life than in the camera. So yeah, so that's a total of 12 skeins of yarn, which is pretty nice. Let's see, that is, it's a good amount. I'm sure you can always order more if you need more. They're you can get them at Herrschners. So we still have some extra time for this video because I had brought another kit with me that I had bought that I wanted to show. So I was like, cool, we have time. Huh. Oh, usually these come with a little, at least the blankets, they'll come with like a little tag that you can personalize and a darning needle, but this kit did not come with that, so at least mine didn't. So just so you know. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Oh well. It's fine. It bugs me to have these out of order. So yeah, so those are all how the colors look all together. Now the next one is this one. I had seen it and I thought it was really pretty. They call it the Tranquility Afghan using Herrschner's Worsted 8 colorway, and I love gray and I love the color black. I'll deal with the white. It does a nice contrast to it. Ow, 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 ow. Sorry, my hair is sticking to the sticker on the plastic bag. So it's a total of 5 skeins of yarn that come with this. I think I had gotten, you know, the price is going to be different. It's whatever they currently have the price on, or if they have a sale on the kits or not, or that specific kit. Yeah, I had gotten a $7 discount, so this kit cost $27.99, like for 28 bucks, but I got it for $21, $20. Yeah, I got it for $21, so I had a $7 discount. So this is what the kit looks like outside of the plastic. I think it's really pretty. It's sort of like a granny stitch chevron ripple kind of thing. Granny stitch ripple. The finished size is 42 inches by 60 inches, and it's considered a skill level of easy, and it is only, yeah, like 1 page back here for the pattern. And like I mentioned, with this one, it does come with the little name thing where you could put a name and it has a darning needle. So yeah, so it's 2 skeins of this pretty white of their Herrschners 8 worsted yarn, which is nice and soft. It's a medium weight number 4 yarn, 489 yards, 448 meters, 8 ounces. It's 100% acrylic. Those were also 100% acrylic in the other kit. And yeah, I think I said 226 grams, 8 ounces. Recommends a US size 7 needle or a size I9 5.5 crochet hook, and made in China. And colorway is white. So there it is. The whole blurb of everything I was reading. So there's 2 of white. All the specs are the same for these. There's one, this is the medium gray colorway, and then there's only 1 skein of the medium gray, and then there's 2 skeins And it has the easy pull tab on these larger ones. And this is a thicker weight yarn than the yarn in the top in the kit. This is colorway dark gray, so there was 2 skeins of the dark gray color. So that's how the dark gray and the gray look. And that's how the white looks. Actually, it's 1 skein of white because this is Aran colorway. I don't know if you can tell the difference. I'm going to put them all together so you can notice. I noticed it after I read it, and I'm like, oh, hold on a second, that's not the same. So there, you see? So it's 1 skein of the white, 1 skein of the Aran, 1 of the light gray, which is this one, and then 2 of the dark gray. Actually, they were supposed to give me a black. Huh. Oh, maybe not. I guess that dark gray is, in the picture here, is almost close to black. And doesn't look as dark, and looks darker in the picture. Because when I read the materials in the pattern, it says 16 ounces of color A dark gray, 8 ounces of medium gray, 8 ounces of Aran, and 8 ounces of white. So when I'm working it up, I'll see if I like how it looks with that dark gray like that. And if I feel like it needs the black, I'll add the black. I'll pull black from my stash or order some black. I don't think I have that much black yarn on hand. It's much harder to work with. It's hard to see the stitches. So it's probably why they didn't put black, because then people would complain. Maybe. Most likely. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks so much for watching, and take care. Bye.